Patrick Beverley takes a wild shot, says Paul George could have helped Warriors win even more titles. The 2010s will be remembered as the Golden State Warriors dynasty era as their infamous trio Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green became iconic figures in the NBA history books. They only got that much better when Durant joined them in 2016, but the homegrown core remained the heart of their might. A former NBA player in Patrick Beverley made a bold statement that has sent waves through the basketball world. Would Golden State have more titles if it traded Klay Thompson for Paul George? Beverley, who has had quite a few tussles with Golden State during their heyday, offered his opinion on his podcast, The Pat Bev Show. Had the Warriors dished Thompson to the Pacers for George, according to Beverley, they would have won even more championships. If you put Paul George in that role as Klay Thompson, playing with Steph, Curry, Draymond Green, and Andre Iguodala, I think that Golden State probably wins more championships, Beverley said. At first glance, Beverley's argument has some merit to it. Paul George has been one of the NBA's best two-way players for a while. Other than that, he finished third in MVP voting during his first season with Thunder in 2018, and he's always been one of the league's best defenders and offensive threats. So could he have accomplished more with the Warriors? It's a strong case, but an exploration of it is still in order. Klay Thompson in a contributing role to the Warriors dynasty was not just two words, and more than being a second option, it was more about just fitting exactly the role he was best in the system in which Golden State thrived. You see, Thompson's movement off the ball and ability to shoot were the perfect counterpart to Curry's all-around game, and the two made the Warriors' offense virtually undefendable. Klay's off-the-catch accuracy, after Curry, was at the heart of so many of Golden State's clutch playoff nights. Who could forget the legendary Game 6 Klay moments, in which he'd have the perfect game at the perfect time and it would lead to his team succeeding? Paul George, on the other hand, is who he is, and don't get me wrong, he is definitely talented, but he also has been the clear-cut go-to guy in most of his teams. The question remains, could George have been successful in a secondary role, playing off the ball, the movement and catch-and-shoot work that made Thompson so effective? George is clearly good but not immune, and Thompson's shooting was an edge that the Warriors could dominate with, and it would be very hard to replace. Not that you could say the Warriors were necessarily better off George for Thompson. But to say they would have won more titles had they had George is to shortchange the considerable contribution Thompson made to the dynasty. His shooting stroke, along with his underrated defense, was crucial to the Warriors' string of titles. 1. Do you think Paul George could have helped the Warriors win even more championships, or was Klay Thompson truly irreplaceable in their system? Weigh in comment below.